Wall Street Memes Casino,
I'm fine.
and Sportsbook.
This is KUGAN CASSIUS for IFLTV. We're in Dubai here, ahead of the Friday night show from the Motorspace Investment Park. It's been a while. Who's still the quiet man?
Still a quiet man. Big boring ward, as all the boys in the gym call me. More to the point, I don't think I've ever seen you wear a pair of trainers. You're just wearing flip-flops all the time.
You always see me in Dubai. Or in Belfast. But one of the two.
Belfast definitely isn't flip-flop weather. But yeah, no, all good, mate.
How are you, first of all?
Do you know what, mate? I'm good. I'm better now. It's been a quiet bit of time. Just couldn't get fit, couldn't get active. Obviously got a leading lately. And he just got the ball rolling. Give me an opportunity like this. Buzzing with it.
I know you touched on it in the press conference there, but there has been a gap in your career of maybe just over 2 years or so. So how can you kind of best explain kind of what was going on in that period?
Mate, you know what? I found it really hard. I found it hard mentally as well, like, to be honest, because I've been doing this since I was 11. Like, to not have to do that and just going to work every day, and that's a hard job. That's a hard job. But it just kept knocking on the door. Okay, maybe I wasn't training to the standard I should have been training at, but I was still always at the gym. I was always doing something. Just couldn't get fit, just nothing was happening. And then I got chatting with Lee. I just feel like I've more to give. I feel like if I walked away from the sport now, I'd be raging. Sort of what ifs. Or I'm leaving, throwing everything in the kitchen sink at it.
Well, we don't forget you obviously had that exhibition fight in this period as well, which that was interesting with Big Thor.
Yeah. Hopefully that's not what I get remembered for now. Do you know what I mean? But
it just come to me. I forgot about it a little bit, and then I'm just looking at you thinking, yeah.
Do you know what, mate? That was never meant to. We were never meant to fight. I was told to go and meet. I didn't know who he was. Like, I have 4 kids, mate. I don't get to watch Game of Thrones in the house. I'm watching CBBC and Dora Explorer. But yeah, it was good. Tell you what an athlete that man is. That man is a pure athlete, and you see him. He's cleaning up already at the weightlifting again. But that was honestly, when he got in the ring, I shit myself. Like, I got real nervous because I turned around, his man, like, he looked so much bigger than I thought he was.
Well, just because of the size. Obviously, you're the boxer, but
Just the size. It's okay like that, but it's like someone throwing like baseball bats at you. I remember, like, he would miss, but his forearm was like a baseball bat. You know, hitting you on the back of the head. It hit me on the back, and I flew halfway across the ring. But yeah, no, it was good. It was good crack. Came out. It was the first time in Dubai actually. I loved it.
We know this is short notice for you, this fight, obviously, against Jurgen on Friday. Big hopes from the Albanian side about where Jurgen can go, etc. But you've never come into fights to make up numbers. You're coming here to win. What do you know about Jurgen? Have you watched any of him?
I watched only a bit of him this week. I tend to not watch too much early on. You know, I've been in this sport for, 23 years. I don't feel like I have to go and study everyone. Sometimes I think you can get wrapped up in that. I watched a bit of him. I think he's quite monotone pace. I think he's a typical German type of style, you know, from the amateurs as well. But do you know what? 2 weeks notice, I have no pressure, but I really fancy this one. I really fancy it, Coog.
It's obviously live on DAZN, great exposure. Not that you really have fought your fights. No, it's not that, but you've never been one to kind of, you know, you've done your thing, you've kind of dedicated your life to the sport, but you've never been the one to kind of, oh, look at me, I'm fighting on whatever. But it is on DAZN, to be fair.
No, that's class. And do you know what? Honestly, mate, I feel like I deserve it. I feel like I dedicated my life to the sport, especially earlier on when we were more active earlier in the career. Like, all the stuff people don't see, like missing your kids' first words and their first steps, all fighters go through. And I feel like now is the opportunity for me to make it all worthwhile. Win the IBF International. It's a good belt. It's a great belt. Get me a ranking. And it can really change me in my life.
So I'm assuming your thought pattern is that you don't believe that your career is done. You still believe that you can do something in the sport, and a win on Friday night can then, whatever that next step is, can move you to that.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. You know, I said to Lee when we went over, I said, listen, I want opportunities. I don't want to be coming in and hanging about. If you put me in there, I'm going in to win, 100%. And I feel like he's got me that opportunity. All I have to do now on my end is deliver.
All right, do you want to play a little game?
Love to, man.
So I've seen this little trend on social media. So basically, what I'm going to do is I'm going to list some cruiserweights, yeah, and you say stop until when you hear the best one, but you don't know who the next one is going to be, so you have to wait and see. Come on. I'll start relatively easy, but then when you say stop, then that's who you think the best cruiserweight is. Ready? James Toney. David Hay. John Mark Mormack. Evander Holyfield.
Stop. How did you know, man? Stop. Oh, I love him. Holyfield, Cowie.
Can I say the other two? Well, the other ones were going to be Alexander Usyk.
Sorry. I know, but he's my...
And then Stephen Ward.
Still Holyfield. Listen, Holyfield, Cowie, one of my favourite fights all time. At the junior heavyweight then, light heavy then. Oh, I loved that fight. Still have to fight in my head whether or not people say he was on the gear then, but hopefully not, because I love him. What a fighter.
Stephen, wish you the best of luck. We'll catch up with you after your fight Friday, live on the Zone here in Dubai. Have you got anything else you'd like to say?
I want to thank Leading for giving me the opportunity, Let's Go Management, and to Jamie Moore for having faith in me in this, and just the opportunity to be here, and the other kids and the young people who I work with back home for supporting me, and my family as well. Thank you.
Stephen Ward, thank you very much, and like I said, we'll catch up with you after your fight come Friday.
Thank you, man.
Wall Street Memes Casino,
I'm fine.
and Sportsbook.